Ladies and gentlemen, I fucking did it. I just finished Phantom Liberty. I've had people ask me, play it, because it's maybe as good as the story or even better. I've had people in real life telling me that. I've also had Eliza in my comments begging me to go play it. So here I am. Today I am going to show you my whole playthrough and how the game basically went for me. This is just going to start from the beginning first of all. From the first mission to the end choice I did. So let's begin just from the start, where we actually get first contacted by So-Mi. Now So-Mi is this woman. She contacts us and she tells us to meet her in the border of Dogtown. Basically, she's an agent of the Federal Intelligence Agency and also the right hand of President Rosalind Myers. Now, she basically claims that she can help us get rid of Johnny in the head and actually save our boy's life. Now, what we do, we go meet her, and at the first, I was kind of skeptical because I'm just getting a call out of nowhere telling me to go meet her. So, after meeting her, we are tasked to save none other than President Rosalind Myers' life because a ship went down where she was in, and now we just gotta fight a whole lot of people. In all of this commotion, the same person that actually contacted us, So-Mi, she either gets kidnapped or she dies. It's a whole shit show at this point. But after killing a lot of people, we hide in a big building in Dogtown. Now let me show you something about Dogtown. Dogtown is basically a very dangerous neighborhood, kind of similar to Night City, but it's just basically corruption everywhere. And this town is being run none other by Kurt Hansen, who we'll just talk a bit about later. We hide in a building in the Dogtown with President Myers, and she tells us to go find a friend of hers who could actually help us, Solomon Reed. Now I'm gonna play you this clip right here of him just talking, and let me know if you can figure it out who this is.
No man, back at clan. No longer extant. Now a freelance merc. To make things more interesting, FIA agent. You received your commission last night.
Well, if you didn't know, this is actually a very famous actor, Idris Elba, if I'm saying that correct. But yes, now we are tasked to meet with this guy, who he actually knocks us out, but after recognizing that we are no threat and we just want to help, we team up together. Now, after telling him the information about Rosalind Myers and also how So-Mi is basically no longer with us, he says that there's someone who could actually help us, Alex, who is a bartender owner in Dogtown. Now, these two guys don't have a good connection at all. They used to be friends a few years back until basically Reed kind of died and she didn't know for like 7 whole years. She is basically now forced to run this bar in Dogtown, which again is a pretty shitty town to live in. Not only live in, but also to run your business there. With these two help, we need to figure out a way to contact So-Mi. So now we go meet a leader of the MWUAH boys, something like that. There's this kind of lying guy who, after killing his boys, he lets us connect with him, and then we get to talk to So-Mi. And she is basically using the Black Wall to kind of do all of this stuff, which again, Black Wall is a very, very dangerous stuff. Now she tells us we can meet her in a party. Basically, now we have to basically go there and infiltrate, look normal like everyone else. And we also have to meet 2 red-haired twins. Now, these 2 bastards are French. It's Aurore Castle, and by the way, before we begin, she's a kind of a baddie, I'm not going to lie. And also her brother, which I completely forgot the name of, but basically these guys are very good netrunners. Now, we talk to them a bit, and we also get to play a little bit of blackjack. My favorite activity, goddamn. Every time a game introduces this, you know I gotta play it. But now we just basically gotta get their, like, brain, like, their appearance. We just gotta get them chatty to get some information. And also we get to meet Kurt. And just like I said before, I imagined Kurt to be some very good, well-suited guy. But no, this guy is the weirdest motherfucker you've ever seen in your life. He is big, to be fair, but I'll still kick his ass. No doubt about that. But now we go around and actually figure out when we meet So-Mi. She tells us everything. She tells us goddamn everything. She basically is now under Kurt Hansen and she is working for him under her own will. But Kurt Hansen catches on and he kicks us out of our party while still staying alive, which is honestly a pretty good deal to me. So-Mi wants to meet with us in a childhood memory of her, in a childhood place. She goes through everything. She explains everything, how she went, all of this shit, and how she just wants a normal life. And on the other hand, Reed tells us that maybe there is no choice to save her life. And maybe we could just betray her, which is super crazy to me at the moment. After that, we go to the main building, infiltrated as the twins. Us as the guy twin, and also Alex as the girl twin. Now, I hope you're following on this. And now, once we go down to give them the access codes, now the game gives us the option to help Reed and Alex or help So-Mi? Now, at this moment, I honestly full on hard went with helping So-Mi, because I don't know why, I just trusted her more, because when I heard that there's no point in her saving her life, dude, I've had so many games when there's no point in saving lives, but again, I'm gonna go with my own gut feeling. I don't know if it's a good gut feeling, but I'm gonna go with it. And then once we do this, we shoot our way out of there. Also, Alex kills fucking Kurt in an insane movement. But then we leave the building. After some massive fucking shootouts, we get to escape with our own lives, but So-Mi is very visibly damaged. The game tells us to wait a little bit when So-Mi gives us a call. After this, So-Mi and us try to escape and go to some kind of a train that basically will help both of us. Now, again, we go there, we go through the tunnels, and we hear President Myers and Reed trying to hunt us down, especially So-Mi. And at this point, I felt like I did the right choice, I'm not going to lie. And then we go into another massive shootouts, because now the corporation and the army, something, it's a fucking fucked up shit show again. This just goes all down in one moment, everyone is fighting each other. And at this point, I don't know what came over to me, but I started loving using throwable knives, and I just wanted to do this mission with a throwable knife, you know? And was it goddamn the worst mistake I've ever did in my damn life. But after killing a lot of people and maybe my 50th death, we go to the main thing, and we get ambushed by basically some more agency shits. And then we kill them as well, and now we have to start basically the train to come to us. And then we kill more people. And again, this was the annoying part. I died like fucking 50 goddamn times. And again, the footage is not showing me using knife because I can't physically record what I did because my computer would explode. I literally play in like 30 to 60 FPS with low graphics, and that wouldn't even look pleasurable to your eyes, because I know how much people like to complain about my graphics in games. After killing a lot more people, the train finally comes through, and So-Mi is looking worse for wear. And before this, we actually got access to Black Wall to defeat a lot of people, and holy shit is the Black Wall OP. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was pretty damn OP, just trying to snap everyone up, holy shit. But then we get into the train, and So-Mi lays some news on us that this whole operation gets to save only one person. And after arriving to the checkpoint, to the final checkpoint of this mission, the game gives us the choice. Do you want to call Reed and hand her over, or do you want to take her and pick her up? I went through this shit with her, so I grabbed her and I brought her to the plane just to fucking Reed to come out. Like, what a son of a bitch. And now the game gives us another choice. Do you wanna, for example, give her to Reed, or do you not wanna? I didn't wanna. Again, I pulled out my gun and I fucking killed Reed. I couldn't give two fucks. I honestly couldn't care two shits about him. But after that, we placed So-Mi in this kind of ship, and this just see his final ship to the moon. And there's Johnny as well, and this is actually a pretty emotional scene. And I'm not gonna lie, the music in the credits, it was pretty damn emotional. Now this was my whole thing in how I managed to complete this game, kind of. And again, I know I didn't complete all of the story, like I didn't show you all of the story missions and everything, because this would have been just a boring ass video. I just showed you some of the things I remembered in top of my head while playing the game. Now, did I think the story was good? Fucking amazing. Honestly, yeah. I'll definitely give it a 9 out of 10. It was a very good plot twist, and I kind of knew that there was going to be a kind of a plot twist. But hey, this is the beauty of games. You never fucking know. And again, I was really sad that So-Mi gets to go, because I was really liking her. She was a pretty cool character. And again, I'm pretty sure she ain't dead, because she did send me a message to come pick some kind of implant. So I know she ain't dead, but I really wanted to see more the game throw her more into the like plot twist, even though that wasn't even the main point of the story. I want her to throw me like, just send me a quick message sometimes, man, like, hey, I'm doing good, whatever. I would have fucking loved that. But no, the game just says forget about it and goodbye. It is so damn sad. But again, the story was amazing. There were some very good weapons I actually used while this. Again, like just I said, I just used throwable knives. I really wanted to do that. The story was fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I really loved it from first to the end. And I highly recommend, if you haven't finished it, like, I don't know why you were even watching at this point if you haven't finished the story. Go do it. It's an amazing story. Sometimes it can get a bit slow, but there's also a lot of shooting and a pretty emotional fucking pretty emotional DLC. Now, I just gotta feel bad for me, bro. Every time we try to help someone, they get to be saved, while us, we get to be fucked in every way possible. It is horrible. And I know there's, again, like a few other endings, just like the main story, but I hope I did the correct choice. Goddamn, I hope, because I've been choosing some horrible choices lately. Like, for example, the main story. I'm not gonna talk about it. That was depressing. But, again, this was my whole thing. This was my whole conception. This was basically what I thought of the story. It's an amazing story. I gotta give a pretty good round of applause to it. The Dogtown, pretty shitty town, but again, a very funny one. There's quite a lot of good quests you can do, especially for Mr. Hands, who I kind of love, to be honest. Now, he's pretty cool. I've done all his quests now. And yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to subscribe, because it does help me out a lot. And I don't know, let me know what you thought of the DLC. I quite liked it. Again, all right. Thank you so much for joining me in this video, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. Oh, wait. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded. My bad. Like, holy shit. I've actually been extremely busy. Okay, I've been busy with some very good shit, but here we are again. I'm trying to post more and more. Thank you again. Mwah!